We may jump this. I will probably jump this. I'm definitely going to jump this. Hey guys, Brad here with GenerationEBikes. Welcome back to the channel. Today we are unboxing the Himiway D5 2.0 20-inch step through. I am super excited to get this and get it unboxed, and we're going to go out and test it. This bike is the Nebula Mist color, so it is a purple color. I am super excited to see what this looks like, and we're going to go ahead and get it out of the box. And I'm going to show you guys the packaging. So when I was talking to Himiway, they said they spent tens of dollars on their packaging. Now, I've seen what tens of dollars get you in some of these other bikes, and I know firsthand from watching some of my friends' videos that this is well above tens of dollars. So let's go ahead and get this cut open, and I want to show you guys exactly what this looks like. Hey guys, we have the Himiway D5 2.0 20-inch bike in for a full review. We're going to run this through our test track, but first I just kind of wanted to give you an overall look at this bike. This is probably one of the nicest 20-inch 48-volt 750 watt bikes I've ever ridden. The suspension on this, 90 millimeters of travel on the forks. We have a preload, and then multiple adjustments on the right hand side with a lockout, and then the rear does have a coil shock in it. But I just want to show you guys this. Let me see if I can put this down a little bit. I'm going to get my foot out of the way, but look at how much travel this bike has. It is insanely comfortable when you ride it. The 750 watt motor is tuned just unbelievably good. I love this bike. I got the purple, and I am so glad I did. My wife has confiscated this bike from me. I'm only allowed to ride it for a review and any videos I do, so I always have a camera when I want to ride this bike, so she thinks I'm doing something important. But guys, this is an absolutely incredible machine. 180 millimeter rotors front and back. We have a nice control pad. The one thing about it is this does have an integrated thumb throttle on it, and it is integrated into the keypad. So if there's any issues with the throttle, you have to replace this keypad. I kind of wish they had a separate throttle for a couple different reasons. I kind of like the twist throttles. This makes it so you can't do that. But anyway, that aside, I think that might be the only thing, and it works great. The thumb throttle is fantastic.
5 levels of pedal assist: Eco, Eco Plus, Tour, Sport, and Turbo.
We do have an Ebike rear rack, so our Ebike bag will just snap right in. Actually, let me just show you that. Here we have the Ebike rear bag. This is a big Papa bag by Bike Case. You can find these parts in the description. Cheap plug. So all you do is set this down in there, push it forward, bam! It is locked in there. You do have a piece in the back where you just press on it, and it does release it. Now you can take this piece out for security reasons if you don't want somebody to steal your bag. Not that they would know it's in there, but because you can't really see it once it's in there. But snaps in, it's that quick. When you get back from riding, pop that out, take all your stuff inside. It's just unbelievably good. Let's go out and put this 750 watt beast to the test. We do have multiple, actually 5 bottle cage adapters here. I will be doing a second battery on this bike because I want to. I will leave some links down in the bottom if you did want to do this. Matt from Electric All Wheel has already done it. I'm just going to do it better. I'm just kidding. We might do one back here. I'll switch the cabling around, and then we might just run it up to the rear bag, but that's another video. And let's go ahead and get out on the trail. I want to show you guys this. We'll come back, do final thoughts. It does have integrated turn signals into the rear and brake lights. We just have a headlight up front, no turn signals up front. Plastic fenders, keeps everything quiet. They are secured, probably better than any plastic fendered bike I've ridden. Overall, just an absolutely incredible bike. So I normally don't get this impressed over 48 volt, 750 watt bikes, but this is one of my favorites. So, all right, let's get out there and do it. All right, guys, we are on the beautiful Himiway D5 2.0 20-inch, and I have bad news for you. So, polarized glasses, you cannot see the display. It's not the end of the world, but that's kind of a bummer. So, we got her wide open throttle. I did unlock this bike, and looks like 28 mile an hour is all she'll get. Let's go ahead and pedal, see if we can get a little faster than that. Nope, looks like 28 miles an hour is what we're gonna get. We'll go up here. We're gonna do our uphill speed test, our uphill acceleration test, and our downhill brake test both. And we're gonna take it over to Heartbreak Hill and see what kind of, I was just attacked, kamikaze butterfly. We're gonna take this over to Heartbreak Hill and see what it'll do up Heartbreak Hill. 750 watts of fury. We're just gonna see what it'll do. All right, 750 watt, and we're just gonna give it all of it, and then we'll do our downhill brake test. So I'm gonna be watching the GPS and as best I can on here. Actually, I'll take my sunglasses off so I can see. All right, we're gonna put it up in turbo mode, no pedaling, in 3, 2, 1, go. It's giving it all the power. We're at 12 miles an hour. 17, 18, 18.6, 18.7. Very nice. Very nicely done. 750 watts. I do need to go in here and see if my settings are still saved. Okay, we're gonna lean back. I'm gonna hit the brakes. We're gonna be doing 20 miles an hour at the sign, and just see how good the brakes are. As close to 20 mile an hour as I can get. There, 18, 19, brakes. Oh, that was a lot. Holy moly. All right, so 1, 2, 3, 10 feet. So we got 10 feet from there to the front tire. 10 feet downhill. You can't tell that it's super downhill, but it is. All right, very impressive, Hemiway. We're gonna do this a little bit out of order because I'm gonna do the flat brake test here in a minute, and I gotta swing by. Oh. Can I pet him?
Yeah.
He's so. Yep. You gotta sit for pets. You gotta sit. He's like, I don't understand sits. Sit down. Hi, Fluffy. You're so cute. Come here. Come here.
Turned 6 months old this weekend.
All right. Thanks, guys. I appreciate it. Hi, Fluffy. Bye-bye. See you later. Have a good day, guys. Such a cute puppy. All right. I got my dog fixed. So this bike does have the torque or cadence sensor. You can switch it to whichever. I really like the torque sensor because they are so good now that you pretty much can't even tell. So it's like riding a regular bike without the assistance because it's very, very smooth. And Himiway put a lot of effort and time into programming this bike because it is fantastic. Yep, we can switch it to cadence and then it will just give you all the power from that setting. But I do need to go make an adjustment on the handlebars real quick. Flat brake test. All right, guys, we're going to be doing 20 miles an hour. This is the flat brake test. 16, 17, 19, and brake. Oh, very impressive yet again. That was a handful. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So 10 feet from there to the front tire. As far as I'm concerned, guys, these are absolutely fantastic brakes, even better suspension. All right, guys, we are cruising down to Heartbreak Hill. I wanted to kind of see what kind of top speed we can get with this. A beautiful Himiway D5. All right, 29, 30, 31. We are downhill. So 32. This is a really rough transition down through here, guys. So just keep that in mind when we go across it. I'm gonna slow down a little bit. Oh yeah, very nice. That's very nice. So we're gonna skedaddle down here, Heartbreak Hill. We're gonna do our top speed run, downhill top speed run. 34, 35 on the GPS. 34. We are downhill, so 35 is probably our max speed. That's really cooking downhill. We are only a 750 watts, so we have to keep that in mind as well. I forgot I had a bell on this. Gonna be on your left. You're fine. Gonna be on your left. Have a wonderful day. All right, we are about to do our off-road portion and head to Heartbreak Hill. This bike absolutely excels at this rougher terrain. 4-inch wide tires makes it super stable, and man is it good. The suspension is just incredible. We'll go down here. Brakes are just about as good. Wow. Now I'm going to switch this out of auto. I have it in auto mode because it will automatically switch your pedal assist based on how much effort you're putting in, which is pretty incredible. I don't know anybody else that's really doing that, but I could be wrong. There might be a lot of others. So we are headed up Heartbreak Hill. This is a 30+ degree hill, and it actually gets to probably 32, 33 at the top. I am just going to put this up in turbo mode, no pedaling. We're going to see where we get. I really hope this makes it up Heartbreak Hill. That would be pretty incredible. So 3, 2, 1, go. Come on, Himiway. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. You can do it. Come on, baby. Come on. Come on. Oh, come on. I'm not gonna cheat. You do it. You did it. Hell yeah. Himiway D5 2.0 made it up Heartbreak Hill throttle only. And that was after some pretty serious ride too. Man. All right. New favorite 750 watt bike until I get something different. Oh, wow. That just blew me away, guys. 750 watts, made it up a 30+% grade. I'm not gonna lie, I questioned it. I didn't think it was gonna do it, but it did it. So nice work, Himiway. Very nicely done. That is a brutal test, and it puts a ton of heat in the motor. So to not even have it kick out on thermal, wow, just good job. This is a 15 amp hour battery. I kind of wish I had a 20, but if you're in the Denver area, you should come by, check out GenerationEBikes. We have bikes to ride and for sale. If that's something you're interested in and are local, that would be fantastic. This bike is just, wow. So this is the third bike to ever make it up that hill. One of them was a dual battery, 750 watt, and then the little moped style bike, the TST R002. That video is in my collection under reviews, but that bike actually made it too. But it is super lightweight, 750 watt, pretty basic bike, but man, it made it too. For having big 4-inch wide tires, this bike is really agile. It's really fun to ride. I do love how the 4-inch wide fat tires on this bike make it just beefy and stable. It's not super quick, but still pretty agile to move around and very comfortable. The step-through design to get on and off this bike is just awesome. Yeah, we're putting some heat in the rotors. Oh, I was gonna mention that, guys. So when I got this bike, it had taken a shot in the side of the box. Of course, it managed to hit the rotor. I tried straightening it out and it still made a horrific noise. It was bent, like literally one of the arms was actually bent. So I contacted Himiway. They shipped me one out right away. I got it put on, installed, and just want to give them major kudos for getting that out to me right away so I could get the bike under review and ridden and show you guys that you need to buy one of these, because just wowzers. The color of this bike alone is worth it. I'm going to go across the plank of doom or destiny, or I don't want to say death because I don't want it to kill me. Oh, it's just one plank. It's just one board. And the span is just incredible. So you really have to be on your A game in order to get across this. It is not for the faint of heart. All right, here we go. Wow, absolutely crushed it. Superior riding abilities as usual. Your boy just crushing the tightrope of the plank of doom. And we are on our gravel off-road portion. Woo, that was a little sketch. Oh, this 4-inch fat tire handles the gravel like a pro, as long as I don't get carried away with the cheese whiz. Do some whoop, hang tail out a little bit. Do some trick riding for you guys. That's all I got, and that's all as far as trick riding. We may jump this. I will probably jump this. I'm definitely going to jump this. I hope I don't break anything. It's not meant to be jumped. Bump. Oh yeah, that was awesome. And whoop. Can't tell you enough how good this suspension is. Goodness gracious. It is just a pleasure to ride. And if you added a suspension seat post to this, I do have one. I didn't put it on here for this ride because I wanted to review the bike as it comes. And man, oh man, is it good. Holy moly. Suspension seat post on this, it doesn't really get any better. All right, well, off-road portion. That is just amazing bike. Okay, we're definitely gonna jump this. So if I die, this is where I die at. That was fantastic. That was absolutely fantastic. All right, guys. Well, that was a great time. I actually jumped this bike for you guys, which is, you know, you're welcome. And I didn't die, so I appreciate all of that. Please like and subscribe to the channel. It definitely helps me out. If you're gonna buy one of these Himiway D5 2.0 20-inch bikes, please use my link in the description. It will give you the best price, and use my code for a discount. I would really appreciate it. It shows them how many people are watching, and then clicking on the links and it makes them want to work with me more. So if you're enjoying the content, guys, please click on that. Pick up a bike if you're looking for one. You cannot go wrong with this bike. It comes in this purple color, which I believe is probably one of the best colors ever. And then it does come in gray, blue, and sage. That sage color was my first choice, but we already had those, and I got this purple one because I wanted to do a review on it, and it's my favorite color. So now I have to arm wrestle the wife anytime we go ride, which bike she's going to be on, which bike I'm going to be on, but that's what we do. We go ride them to see how good they are, so you guys can make an informed decision. Since you can't ride all of the bikes out there, I'm going to try and do it for you because I love you guys. That's what we're here for. E-bike family, Generation E-bike family. All right, guys, we're going to get back to the shop, and I'll give you final thoughts on this bike. And I'm also going to include in here, I don't know if I'll separate it into 2 videos or not, but I did a tour around my hometown on this bike and just loved it. So if you guys want to check that out, I'll have that video up pretty shortly. Also, I wanted to get the review out for Himiway because they've been extremely awesome to work with. Just really appreciate these guys. And man, even in a super stiff wind, we're still doing 21. And I mean a stiff wind. Goodness. Uphill on top of it. Anyway, if you want to check that out, I'll probably throw that in a separate video. Just call it Hometown Ride or Himiway Hometown Ride. I don't know. Give me some suggestions. Drop them in the comments. Tell me what you like and don't like about this bike. And I'll see you back at the shop. All right, guys, welcome back. We are in the shop for final thoughts on the Himiway D5 2.0 20-inch. We got back and did, let's see, 15.7 miles on this bike. That just shows, it's a testament to how much I enjoy riding this bike. Average speed was 12.7. We were kind of cruising. I came back with 46.2 volts. I will put on the side what we came back with percentage wise and let you know, according to this, it's below half, and you can notice a drop. This is a 15 amp hour battery in the frame. You can change that to a 20 amp hour. When you purchase the bike, use my link in the description. It'll give you the best price and discount code and save you some money. But you can order a 20 amp hour battery with this, and then that way you can have one charged when you get back. You can just plug it in and then charge the other one, or just keep the 20 amp hour in it. Range wasn't as good as I thought, but we are turning a 20 by 4-inch wide tire, and I was putting this through the punishment. We were doing hill climb tests, top speed tests, and it was, you know, we were really going through it. So really great bike. Let's talk about the things I love. I love the torque sensor on this bike. The brakes are fantastic. The suspension is second to none. Let me show you this just real quick, how much the suspension moves on this bike. And it is adjustable on the forks. It does have a preload adjustment, and we do have multiple clicks and lockout on the right side. The derailleur, shifter, trigger shifter, everything works as it should. The display is fantastic, although you can't see it with polarized sunglasses. That's kind of a bummer. Turn signals, the integrated turn signals on this bike are great. They are very visible. Brake lights are really bright. Running lights. It's just a great all-around bike. The display is easy to use. You can go in and program this to give you some more torque or more power. I do have this turned all the way up, so that did kind of limit my range when it comes to how fast the bike takes off and how much power it gives it in mid-range and then all the way at top end. I do have all of that turned up, so that plays a role in how much battery. I'm also 215 pounds, so there's that. I'm a husky feller. Okay, let's talk about one of the things I don't really care for are these adjustable stems. That's just my personal preference. I don't like these. I put a lot of weight on the bars. I'm a bigger guy, and I kind of like to be leaned over, so I do put a lot of pressure on these. They have a notch in there that tightens up, so you have a little bit of adjustment in between. You can't get this tight enough to not move when you put a lot of pressure on the bars and you're a bigger guy like myself. I am going to change this out to a fixed stem because I love this bike and I'm going to keep it and I'm going to ride it, and I want to make sure that is just in the back of my head. I never want to go over because of that. For a normal everyday rider, you're probably never going to notice that. Me, the way I ride, it's just my personal preference. So it doesn't fold because it is a fully suspended bike, and you just, you know, you can't fold it. It's a little bit heavier because of all of the suspension, but all in all, man, guys, for the price, and I know they were running a special on these, click on my link. That'll give you the latest and greatest pricing on this bike right now. Don't hesitate to go out and pick one of these up. If you're in the Denver area, come by. You can test ride it, and then you can take one home with you. I did bring them in because after riding this bike, we reached out to them to become a dealer, so we do have a few of these in stock. This one's not going anywhere because it's purple, and my wife decided this is her bike, so her and I have to wrestle over it, but I do love riding this bike. Other than that, I appreciate you guys watching and sticking around. If this isn't the bike for you, click on this video, watch it. It might be something that you really, really enjoy and can't live without. Watch my video, click on the link, and buy one for yourself. So again, thank you to Himiway. They have a fantastic bike here. I do have their 26-inch that's sitting in a box right there that I have to get unboxed and put together and out so I can show you. I'm sure no matter what size of this bike you get, you are gonna love it. So, all right, guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks for sticking around, and I'll catch you on the next one.